Hi everybody, and it's Dandy with your news cartridge for Monday, September 21st, 2015. Welcome back, I hope you had a good break. Our first story today is actually more good news about Star Wars Battlefront, unofficially known as Star Wars Battlefront 3. Earlier this month, I had touched on the fact that Battlefront would not be containing a dedicated server list. Well, now that fact has changed, and it will be indeed included. As previously stated, the game would only contain a matchmaking system that was apparently based on skill level. I'm pretty sure that this has changed because of backlash, as well as just how utterly easy it is to program. Seriously, it can't be more than a couple lines of code to do it. Giving more players options is always a good thing. The beta is set to release sometime in early October, apparently, so it should be about 3 weeks before we get to play the game for ourselves. And you should play it too, it'll be free. We should definitely play it and give our criticism before it actually releases. So I will be streaming the beta on Twitch TV because, again, it'll be free for everyone. I might as well. I'm going to hop on board that one for myself. So if you haven't seen me on Twitch, you should go check that out. So I will leave a link to my channel in the description below. Ensemble Studios is going to release an update for Age of Mythology called Tale of the Dragon. If you haven't heard of this game, it's because it's 13 years old and it's not what anyone would consider new at all in any way. They're the same developer who actually released an update for Age of Empires 2 years ago, which included things like an updated aspect ratio, Twitch streaming functionality, as well as additional modes and much more. The update will probably include about the same, updating aspect ratios, Twitch streaming, yada yada yada, but will not actually overhaul the game engine or the graphics or anything. That will still be the same. I honestly feel like that should have been updated too. A live stream on October 2nd will have more details about what is going to actually be included in the update, so go ahead and check that out. There's a link to that in the description down below for more if you want to see that, and stay tuned for more information on this. I think this one's pretty cool. A new set of tools has been released for the game Rust, specifically if you intend on streaming the game. If someone wants to, they can watch your stream, learn what server you're on, learn about where you are on the server if they know the game rather well, and then interrupt the natural flow of your gameplay by either killing you over and over and over again, just specifying you as a target, or going and yelling inappropriate things at you for your whole Twitch stream to hear. Developer Facepunch has now released a tool that, if enabled, will not display what server you're on for Rust if you were to hit the escape button. It also randomizes which names are displayed for yourself as well as other people, which is actually based on your Steam ID. So if you don't want your Steam ID released to the whole internet, this is probably a good idea to have on. The names will also always be consistent, so you will still be able to tell which people are your friends. The tool is currently available, so if you play Rust and are a streamer, you should probably go download this and have to worry about trolls a lot less. Microsoft has announced that their Xbox One Elite controller, which retails for $150 roughly 135 euros or 100 British pounds, will make its debut on October 27th. The controller features interchangeable thumbsticks and D-pads, paddles on the back, as well as extremely sensitive triggers. Now, I personally think that the DualShock 4 and Xbox One controllers are expensive at $60 a piece. The Steam controller is a little bit better at $50, and if you currently pre-order it, there's $40 worth of games that they give you, so it's a lot easier to buy into, in my opinion. But $150? I mean, I have a $150 controller right here, but it offers much more functionality and has a specific purpose. This is really rather kind of just a fancy Xbox One controller, which is also arguably just a fancy Xbox 360 controller. There's also no mention yet as to when Razer's own $150 Xbox One controller will be coming. Apparently 2015 is the year of really expensive controllers. Ultimately, it's your money, but if you think it will give you an edge, then do as your wallet desires. That brings us to tomorrow's game releases. For PC, we have Rivals of Aether, Soma, Penarium, Blood Bowl 2, Sub-Area, and Afro Samurai 2 Revenge of the Kuma Volume 1. For PlayStation 3, we have FIFA 16. For PlayStation 4, we have Blood Bowl 2, FIFA 16, The Book of Unwritten Tales 2, Panarium, and Soma. For Xbox 360, we have FIFA 16. For Xbox One, we have Blood Bowl 2, FIFA 16, The Book of Unwritten Tales 2, and finally, Panarium. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And if there will ever be a Minecraft movie, it would definitely be a blockbuster.